to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand.
All's well that ends well, I suppose. Here in Bayonetta Origins, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and welcome to the Overgrown Shrine. Now, that incredibly epic yet tender fight, you can actually kind of gamify because Cheshire will end up doing the same thing at the beginning of every single phase, so if you just know where to move, you can get him to jump into any of these pillars. And if you don't, chances are that fight could actually end up being a little gnarly, so just keep in mind that if you do it like I did, you'll be set. Now, ahead of us, we have ourselves a bit of a gauntlet or a trial of sorts, employing all of our elemental skills we've learned.
A cold, bitter wind continued to blow mercilessly, but their hearts were not cold at all. Together, they could overcome any obstacle. That belief caused their hearts to shine brighter than the sun.
All right, well, nothing like a random battle to sort of break up that incredibly touching moment, but we've got ourselves another journal part, and you can see off in the distance there's some suspended islands in space, and yeah, this area looks really cool, and the music is really epic. Again, you're going to be using everything you've learned in this game up to this point to try to get through this area, and I'm going to be completely transparent about something. As I was practicing for this section, I actually ended up breaking the game, phasing through the ground and skipping all of it, so I might end up being a little rusty on some of the specifics of things, but that's alright, because I was at least able to get the footage on the Switch and call it good. Now, speaking of calling it good, we have our final wisp here, the almighty Trent. Now life is mine again to live. Guess what he gives us? That's right, a paltry 25 onyx roses. Can you believe it? Also, Cheshire had some chipotle earlier this morning. That's why his breath is so spicy. Why is it spicy? So I can't remember the last time we've actually used one of these overgrown beets to create a bridge with, probably since we first got wooden Cheshire, but who knows? We're using it here now. Yeah, so it was actually in this specific area where I came over here, I created the farting flower, and I threw Cheshire up on the ledge, and then the game just phased me out of existence, and I was able to bypass everything. I haven't been able to recreate it, so that's a little unfortunate, because I feel like it's pretty good for sequence breaking, but that's fine. We'll go and toss you up there. And then I came in from this side and I just phased through. I'll show you guys a little bit later so it's not spoiling anything, but we'll go and pull you over with my viney tongue. There we go. And I do think this is probably all a bit inessential, correct? At least I would think so. Doing a nice little dance here. Yeah, so it was kind of funny, but I was like really annoyed that it happened while I wasn't recording. I was like, of course this would happen off screen, so guess we got a chest here. Some treasure. Ooh.
Yes!
Oh, would you look at that? Just a couple of potions we're probably never going to use, and I have a feeling we probably should at some point or another. Now, I think for Cheshire, we just want to go ahead and bring us over here, because there is indeed some rosemary. So, yeah, we'll try to be a little bit careful and not fall through the ground. Sometimes it works out in funny ways, most of the time it doesn't. Now question, can I actually... Yes, I can. Okay, this confused me the first time too. It does not look like you can walk there. I don't know about you, but I feel like there's some conveyance issue there. Maybe make that a little brighter or something. So we'll go ahead and bust that down, and it's time to become stoned again. But we gotta be careful and not waste all of our magic. Okay, gotta go gentle. Gentle. And you don't want to get knocked off. If you get hit by these, they actually throw you backwards onto the vine. It's kind of funny, actually. It seems a little inconsistent. Oh my god. Oh no. Atta girl, Cereza. She knows what we're talking about. Away we go. Oh, that is not where I thought we were going. All right, well, we have a couple of bulbs we need to destroy, and all you need are number of hits, not necessarily the strength, so no need to go overboard there, Cheshi. Okay, so I have a feeling we're probably gonna need to fight somebody here, so let's switch to fire, just in case. We haven't seen too many ice enemies. And lo and behold, there you are. Oh my god. Thank you for doing that. Okay, so I'm just gonna bind you down. No, 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 water. You gotta be water for that, man. There we go. Hydro pump. Oof. Man, that can actually be pretty good, though. Like when used correctly. Oh, shoot. Come on. Why do you have friends? Where did you come from? Okay. Well, this isn't fun at all. Jesus. Oof. Okay. There's a little too much happening here for comfort, really. Oof. Something happened there. Oh my god. Get out of there. Why was my thing not working? I don't know what's happening. This guy has way too much armor. Ugh. Jesus. All right. God damn, that was dirty. That was absolutely filthy, my friends. Good God. I don't even know what to say about that. Okay, well, at least we can enjoy our life here in, you know, Star Haven. Just nice and calmly destroy the rest of these light bulbs. Why not? There's another little note down there, too. And I don't think there was anything else over here, right? I think it was just the way back. I guess if you really needed to backtrack for those potions, but otherwise it's really straightforward. I don't think I even really needed to practice this bit because it's just so easy, you know? But it's epic all the same, and it reminds me of Paper Mario 1, so we'll go ahead and create a bridge here, which I'm assuming we'll need to use Cheshire for, just based off the logistics. The fact that it's been 20 episodes since we've seen any Rosemary to deal with. Oh, I gotta throw you up. Okay, so if I go ahead and toss you, not give you a hug, please, as much as I'd like to. We'll go ahead and maybe do a little column A, a little column B, and because I can't just like, it has to be like held down. All right, it's our last bit of target practice, Cheshire. Let's make it come in handy. Ugh. There we go. Also take a quick little spritz on the face, hydrate a bit. Okay. Now, from here, I think we're already essentially to our next boss. These next couple of episodes are going to be absolutely jam-packed with action, boss battles, and probably very little commentary. I'm sure you're more than stoked about that, but we're going to take that. And we're gonna go and follow the path if I can go. Thank you. Take a little bite there. But yeah, I don't know. I really like this place, and I was bummed out when my game glitched and sent me straight to the Shadow Realm. Okay. Yeah, it took me straight to the Tiernan that's over here, which I'm sure I'm gonna be hassled through. Except it keeps pushing me out by itself. There we go. Okay, well, I suppose I probably ought to send you up there. This seems like a bit of a puzzle, I think. Do I want to go this way? I guess I just have to avoid the evil. Cheshire, where are we going? Do I make something here? Oh yeah. Yeah, this is very involved. Oh boy. We got some gigglers over there. There's a couple of gigglers. Okay, so we're gonna do a dance in yet another extremely precarious position. I would not recommend this to anybody under any circumstance. Unless you're a maverick like Cereza is, then by all means, feel free to. Okay, so we do this, and then I send you over here, and then, oh shoot, I gotta switch to fire, thank you. Nope, oh my god, sometimes switching just does not work when you want it to. Oh, you know what? I gotta do this. It's been a second since we had to do this too. If it would let me. Here, can I drop down here? Okay, so I can do that. It wasn't letting me, okay, there, I can do that. That's good. Okay, there was another mushroom there that was confusing me. There we go. All right, let's go over here. Do this one. Come on, Cheshire, you can jump too, you know. There you go. See, it's not just me. He's a little overzealous, that's all. Okay, well, I think that's essentially it. I suppose we just ought to make a beeline for it. Going down this little ladder there. It's treasure right there too. Can't forget about that. Oh boy. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna ignore you guys. No worries. Thanks for trying, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Primordial Chaos, the final Tirnanog of the game. The last opportunity to do a big old dance in front of the Fancy Pants door, and God, it could not come soon enough. But as you could imagine, we've got a fight ahead. And as it stands, all right, this isn't too bad. Not to start things off with. I'll probably get this schmuck over here, but if I can aim correctly. Okay, I guess this is how we're gonna do it. I wanted to go stoned, but oh, come on now. Dirty shot out of the attack. Okay, so now we've got Shield Man. That's okay, that's not gonna work. Let's go over here, get rid of the trap. This guy can also get rid of his trap. Oh, come on. Ugh, that shield guy. There we go. Yeah, those guys can be real annoying. Also, we've got flame wielders. We've got drillers. Ugh. Nice. Okay, so we'll do this. This guy's like upside down. Ugh. And this guy who's casting magic has really got to knock it off. Ugh. Okay, all right. I think we're fine. Kind of like schmucky enemies, though. Ugh. Oof. Get that guy too while we're at it. Oh, now we got more shields. Cool. All right, let's actually get rid of that. Because this guy, I think, is gonna make our dreams come true. Yes, he's going to cast some freaking barriers. Oh my God, Jesus. Okay. Did you bring your shield back? I feel like you might have. Ugh. Yes, there you go. Get him in a loop. Get him in a loop. Oh my God, and there's more. There would be more. He's got his magic spear. Okay, we're fine. You eat up. I'll bind down. We'll work together. There we go. Oof. All right, let's finish him off the old-fashioned way. By taking a bite out of crime. Oh, and there would be more. God damn it. Switch to fire. Damn it. I could have sworn that would have been the end. Already feels like a much longer fight than it had any reason to be. Ugh. Cheshire making some work in the background there. There we go. Okay. Cereza just running around and moving to the music. I can't really do much else here, friends. Although... the flame blast is real. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that was actually pretty tricky for a required fight. I'm glad they finally upped the difficulty for that because, oof, last one wasn't too hard.
Cool.
there we have it. Our final flower container is now complete, and we can put an end to all of these silly Tirnanog until we decide to do the time trial versions of them, in which case, I don't even know if I want to do them at this point. But we must for a special outfit.
Is there no challenge you cannot overcome? Cereza, you amaze me.
I'm not alone. I would have never made it this far without Cheshire's help.
Yes, your control of that demon is a testament to your skill as a witch. Soon, we will meet at last. Cereza, I count down the hours.
And there we have it. It's not very often we find ourselves with a nice little cutscene after our Tirnanog like that, but with it being the final one, as well as finding ourselves at the altar of the Fairy King with the final journal entry, I think we're not doing too terribly for ourselves. We can have a nice celebratory rose dance, and we can go and collect all of these useless onyx roses that we're probably never going to use. I will say it is very satisfying hearing them crumple to bits. But welcome to the altar of the Fairy King, baby. Before we forget, we're gonna want to do some minor backtracking so we can grab the one treasure that was hidden here. I don't think there was anything else over there, but that's fine. Get ourselves a nice little health potion, and speaking of, seeing as how it's been a solid 20 episodes since the last time we've actually concocted anything, I think now is as good a time as any to go ahead and fill ourselves up on some health tonics, because trust me, for these next couple of fights, you are going to want as many of them as possible. And luckily the game is nice enough and makes it really easy to concoct these things. You can do as many as you want, up to however much you can hold of any variety. They just all go in the same pot, no big deal. But let's do it. Let's concoct once again in the name of health. It's just so adorable. All right, now that we're all filled up, man, we should probably maybe go speak to Column just so that we could put all of our affairs in order, but we have quite the battle ahead of us. So without further ado, let's approach.
They had returned to the forest. A new path appeared before their eyes. It seemed to call to Cereza, as if a strange force were pulling her.
This feeling... Lukaon is up ahead! I'm sure of it! We're getting close, Cheshire. When you're ready, let's go finish this.
They had finally made it. As promised, Lukaon, the boy from Cereza's dreams, was waiting, but unlike his radiant ethereal counterpart, this Lukaon looked pale and lifeless.
Lukaon?
As Cereza called out his name, she heard Lukaon's voice, ever so faint.
Welcome, Cereza. I knew you would make it.
Hold on, Lukaon. I'll get you out of there.
No, I am here. I'm afraid what you see in that crystal is nothing but a shell.
Both Cereza and Cheshire were startled. The source of Lukaon's voice was none other than the White Wolf.
Why does the White Wolf sound like Lukaon?
Don't be afraid. While my body was sealed, my soul still runs free in the body of this wolf.
And it was in that body that Lukaon had guided them through the forest.
You were sealed? But why?
My blood. I am the child of human and fairy.
Human and fairy?
Fear not all fairies are like those you've met. I wish to live in harmony with humans. For that, I was cursed to this fate.
And so the boy told Cereza of his tragic past. Lukaon was the last fairy prince, the son of the former king and his human queen. The king was loved by his subjects and even sought a way to live in harmony with the human world. But a faction of evil fairies conspired against him. Killing the king in cold blood, they next came for his wife and young Lukaon. His mother managed to save Lukaon's spirit before she was driven out of the fairy kingdom, never to return again. Unable to kill Lukaon, but fearing the return of his royal bloodline, the rebellious fairies sealed his body using a powerful spell.
Both your parents? Lukaon, you've been through so much.
Lukaon's past reminded Cereza of her own. Her heart hurt for him.
All I could do was wander the forest, trying desperately to hold on to the memory of my human self. But Cereza, there exists one way to break this curse. It requires a special power, something only a witch can possess. And so each time a witch entered the forest, my hope soared. I tried my best to guide them here, but... Oh, Cereza, I'm so happy you made it here safely. Now, I beg you, please help me wake from this nightmare. With the seal broken and my fairy power restored, we can leave this forest together. I will help you save your mother. So, please.
Something only a witch can possess? Just say the word. How can I help?
Why, Cereza, you've already brought me exactly what I need.
What? I did?
Yes! You brought the sacrifice! That demon is perfect! Just what we need to break the curse!
What?
Cereza could not believe her ears. Sacrifice Cheshire?
Hurry! I must absorb that demon's power. At long last, the curse will be broken.
I can't do that.
What? What do you mean? Why not?
Sacrifice Cheshire? I can't do that. He's my friend.
Your friend? You mean that demon? Cereza, what are you saying? Look at it. Demons are infernal creatures that feast on human souls. You witches harness their power as a tool, a weapon, nothing more.
You're wrong. Cheshire is no tool. He's a living creature with his own thoughts and dreams. We made it this far by working together, so I'm not about to offer him up like some sacrificial goat. I want to help you, but I simply cannot do that.
I don't believe this. I'm sorry, Cereza, but you leave me no choice.
Lukaon.
Cereza saw Lukaon's face, only a moment ago so full of hope, now contorted by sorrow. She wanted desperately to help him.
There must be something else. I'll help you find another way.
You don't understand. This is my last chance.
Lukaon! What are you doing? You really mean to sacrifice Cheshire? Stop, I'm begging you!
Hearing the desperation in Cereza's voice, for an instant Lukaon hesitated. But his mind was made up.
Cheshire!
Captured by the fairy prince, Cheshire's life force was being drained.
I can't believe I trusted you.
Cereza knew what she had to do.
I thought we could be friends! Here we go, Cheshire! Nothing my magic can't fix! Lukaon, stop it already! If I can destroy that, I might be able to free Cheshire. don't stop now, I'll never forgive you! Cheshire! Lukaon, stop!